Being a rapper is every kid's dream job. Looking up to famous artists like Kanye West, XXXTentacion, and Kendrick Lamar, every kid these days wants to spit some bars over a beat and be famous. And who wouldn't? Slinging dick on tour, getting crunk with your friends, driving fast cars. The rapper rock star lifestyle seems like a lot of fun.
I'm a spiritual, lyrical, individual, spiritual, miracle, lyrical.
One such aspiring rapper is Lil Mar, most famous on his Instagram page with just a touch over 50,000 followers. Now, despite the fact that none of you have ever heard a Lil Mar song because his music is trash and no one likes it, I'm betting a lot of people watching this video actually do know who Lil Mar is. On September 10th, 2019, he posted a video to his YouTube channel titled, "You Won't Believe What I Did to This McChicken." Now, this sounds like a bit of a clickbait title, but no, I truly did not believe my eyes when I watched a video of Lil Mar fucking a McChicken in his car, finishing inside of it, and then eating it on camera.
I wasn't expecting some shit like this. Cause you know what's crazy? Well, I was also about to say he looks just like the Turbulence nigga, low-key, somewhat. You can see like the beard. He fucked the McChicken. Is that bitch still up? Said who the hell put? He said, remember that with me. Who the hell put all this mayo on my fucking McChicken, man? Y'all nigga, that nigga gave me a big cum shot.
Oh, I'm so horny. And I haven't found any girls recently to have sex with. What should I do?
There's no way. Please.
It can't be that bad, can it? It's gonna be so
There's
amazing.
no way. I'm about to leave. There's no way.
I mean, ain't no point in letting it go to waste, though.
He.
Letting it go to waste. Amazing. I mean, ain't no point in letting it go to waste, though.
I don't think this is real. I mean, I ain't seen a McChicken sandwich with mayo on it since like they added the new McChicken sandwich. That was like back in 2020. That's no way. That's not his nut. That's mayonnaise.
It's not bad.
So right off the bat, we know we're dealing with an absolute nut job here. Now, Lil Mar,
No pun
real name
intended.
Lamar Cruz, actually has a pretty extensive adult video career. He also cross-promotes these videos to his YouTube channel with titles like, "I got head from a T-slur and put it on Pornhub."
What?
I mean, the guy is just an absolute menace with no chill whatsoever. Now, with Lil Mar's rap songs, of which there are a total of 44 on YouTube, 26 with music videos, struggling to reach any commercial success, he has to find other ways to pay the bills. He's been very public about his jobs, one of which was being a pizza delivery driver, and another was being a truck driver. And while on his various
I thought you
adventures as a
said,
truck driver, he's also done a number of
on the
videos about
OnlyFans and
trucking,
shit.
including how he cooks while he's on the road. And the meals that he prepares are absolutely diabolical. In this video, he creates a meal known as salmuño rice, which I'm not confident is a real thing at all, to be honest with you. This consists of rice, Vienna sausages, prepackaged salmon that comes in a little bag, 2 packets of mayonnaise,
Salmon, nigga?
and salt as a finishing touch.
Mayonnaise?
And he cooks, of course, with the microwave, any accomplished
Oh, you
chef's
won.
tool of choice. And he really does love this foul
You
feast.
won, bro.
Alright,
No,
let me show you guys what this looks
nasty
like before we dive
motherfucker,
in.
bro.
Oh,
You
yeah.
a nasty motherfucker.
This
You're
right
like
here.
eating cat food and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty much all of his cooking in these videos
Please don't
consists of
show
some
me this
combination
nigga
of
eating
rice,
shit.
a small packet of meat, and then like mayo packets and salt or pepper. This one he describes as a healthy, delicious meal, and he then finishes it
That
off
is
with a
not
bottle
healthy.
of red
Ignore
Gatorade.
This nigga fit out of all the Gatorade.
Now, apart
bottles.
from intercourse with
Finish
fast
off
food,
with-
truck driving,
Man, it's
pizza
not that
delivery,
bad,
and cooking, Lil Mar also has another
Shit.
interest, cars. An important part of any rapper's lifestyle, after all, is to own multiple luxury or sports cars to flex the money you make from spitting those fire bars so much. It's reaping the rewards of your grind set. Some like Lamborghinis, some like Ferraris, some like an R8, some like an M5, but whatever the case, if you're a rapper, you gotta have the car to flex on your homies. Now, it's pretty questionable which cars he actually
yeah,
owns,
Andrew,
because
what
in
the
one
fuck?
breath, he'll say he just bought a new minivan, and on the other, he'll say he was surprised he could rent 2 cars from the same company at the same
I don't
time,
even give
where
a
he clearly
fuck.
shows
That
the
car-
same
the
minivan that he
Chrysler-
just claimed he
the
bought,
Chrysler
so
Uzi
it's really
Buzz
hard to
not
say what
bad.
he owns. He's also shown off a few other
That Chrysler
vehicles on his
van,
pages,
like,
but the one he's been
not
showing
bad
off the
at all.
most as of late is his 2012 Chevrolet Corvette. He even named a TikTok account after it called Galaxy Coupe because of the disgusting space wrap he put on his car, which he claimed he spent $3,700
And it's a
on,
2012,
which is,
okay.
I mean, honestly, I can't think of a better way to spend
what you
almost
call
$4
it?
grand. He posts a lot of super funny TikToks about the car as well,
What is
making
it?
space puns
What's
and
that shit
generally just
called? I
being
can't think.
kind of annoying.
This is a Chevy. Oh, that's a Vet. I thought it was a Camaro.
Yeah, Man, people are always
Yo,
asking me.
oh my
You must
god.
think you're out of this world. Like, bro,
This
come on, man. I'm
nigga
the
has the dark matter pack pool glow on his fucking car and his fit. He has the dark matter. Where's the glow? Oh, hold on, wait. He has the little legit dark matter glow on his shit. He's unpullable. He's that 2% that niggas can't pull. He's that under 2% that niggas can't pull, bro. Bro got the end game dark matter shit on, bro. He got that shit on. Oh my god. He got that shit on.
whole star.
LeBron played point guard? Oh, that was a point guard. LeBron. Okay. I remember now.
Any day now, they're gonna give me a star right on Hollywood Boulevard.
That is not no 2012. That's like 2000.
He also likes to race people on the street and then cope about it profusely when he loses
That's
and make excuses,
2009.
which is pretty much always. Now, despite his pretty big follower count, the majority of the
racing
people
a
that
nigga
follow
like that.
Lil
I
Mar
ain't
just
gonna
think he's a complete joke and like to laugh at him. And he is. I mean, he is a complete dumbass. He has no taste in anything. And for those reasons, it's a good
Damn,
time to watch
why
his
would
stuff
they
and
like
laugh at the
that?
insane things he says and does. But despite that, I would honestly find Lil Mar kind of endearing and fun if he wasn't also a terrible human being with no moral compass who has actual victims to his name. If you watch his videos or look at his Instagram posts, if you go on his YouTube channel at all, you'll be aware of the fact he likes to tell prison stories. He's actually done 7 of them at this point where he just drives around telling some fun stories from during his incarceration. Fun stuff like doing substances in prison, getting his food taken away, the time his cellmate tried to off himself next to him, fun stuff like that. He even advocates for prison reform in South Carolina, which a lot of people are really passionate about these days. Is this guy a System of a Down fan just like me? Based Lil Mar? Well, in this video titled I Just Got Out of Prison, he shows off a BMW he's driving. I don't know if he owns it, honestly. I assume he rented it, but he does pretend like he just bought it in the video. And he then goes on to talk a little bit about prison and why he went.
Yeah, basically I did 4 months. So you guys remember when I caught that charge in 2019? Now, obviously, I had to take a plea deal. I'm not gonna talk about that because you know that's you know what I'm saying. There's no legal defense for that charge, so I had no other choice but to take a plea deal. But everybody already knows what happened in that situation.
You see, in this clip, he says that he had to take a plea deal. He's not going to talk about that. He had no legal defense for what he was charged with, so he had no other choice but to take a plea deal. But he doesn't explicitly say what actually happened. Instead, he just goes, everyone already knows what happened in that situation. So what did happen in that situation that everyone knows about? On October 23rd, 2019, an article was posted by WMBF News, which is a local NBC affiliate in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is near where Lil Mar lives. The article is titled, "Two Colombian Men Accused of Sexually Assaulting Girl in Walmart."
This nigga's out of hand. He fucked him a chicken nut. What the fuck? That shit fucked up.
Parking lot. And at this point, this is no longer just an accusation because Lil Mar pled guilty and actually did time for this. So what does this article say? Chester, South Carolina. Police say 2 men sexually assaulted a young girl in the parking lot of a Walmart in South Carolina. It happened in Chester on Sunday just before midnight, according to a police report. The girl approached some officers inside Walmart and told them she had just been sexually assaulted. When police took the girl to be treated, officers arrested Lamar Cruz, 19, and Randall Huff, 21. Both men are from Colombia, according to court documents. Cruz and Huff both face 1 charge of criminal sexual misconduct with a minor between the ages of 11 and 14.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro. Are you serious? $11 and 14, nigga. Are you serious?
They've both been denied bond and are in custody at the Chester County Detention Center. And for this, he did 4 months in jail in South Carolina. So it's not up for debate. Lil Mar is a predator, and there's no way around it. He's a terrible human being who honestly needs way longer than 4 months given what he did, in my opinion. Now, despite this charge being public record, Mar is confident talking about it like it was some BS of some kind, like it was a false allegation, like the system just got him down and tried to stunt his success. But no, nobody can keep Lil Mar down. He's on his way up, guys. He's on the come up. He's next up. You'll see him at Lollapalooza lose us soon. I'm really sure of it. I don't need to be humble. I went to prison. I'm supposed to be at the bottom right now. Now I'm going to shit on them instead. Despite saying things like this, he also goes on to tweet things like, I'm going to start dating girls my own age. April Fools, which is an insane thing to do after being charged with
how does this nigga have a blue check? After what this nigga did and all the other shit, how does this nigga have a blue check?
Sexual misconduct with a minor between the ages of 11 and 14. I mean, this kid is actually the scum of the fucking earth. He should not be out on the street. Now, online, there's always some people making fun of Lil Mar because, let's be real, this kid's life is a train wreck, and people love a good train wreck. And I don't blame them. I mean, here I am making this video. Obviously, I have some interest in his story, whether he's a terrible person or not. Whether it be Lil Mar driving an hour to meet up with a girl for sex, only for her to reject him and say she just wanted to meet up for the meme.
Man, this girl made me drive a whole hour.
Hey, what's up?
And she said she was gonna let me and I'm here, and now she said she's not gonna let me
Are you gonna let him? Like, do you see this?
Come on.
He's so ugly.
Damn, you get my nigga wrong.
Then why would you say that?
Because I wanted to meet you because you're a f***ing meme.
Hold on tight.
Dude, I don't even know this nigga.
They sail at Six Flags over Georgia.
Yo,
Buy
don't
a
go
Vault
to Six
Pass and
Flags
get a
in
free
Atlanta, bro.
upgrade
You
to
need
platinum.
shut up.
Wait, you said what?
I'll give you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
Got
Alright.
you. Okay, bye.
Give a
Bye.
kiss on the
Have a
cheek.
good day.
I couldn't go.
Say
Yeah, Lil Mar, hey, I really just got a kiss on the cheek. No, for real. Damn way. Yeah.
Or when he drove to meet up with a girl but was actually just met with a gay man at a gas station.
That's fine. You can put me on there.
Yeah, you going on YouTube?
I'm 16, so do it.
You 16, bro? You're not
Oh,
16,
gay
bro.
nigga.
Show you my license. Get out, bro. Get out.
No, ain't nobody getting out nothing.
The guy is just a complete degenerate. But all of the rumors and memes around him mounted to him making the most popular video he's ever
You might as well
released,
just
titled
vote that
Addressing
nigga.
All the Rumors. Now, rather than refute a lot of the claims made against him, he instead basically admits everything that he's accused of. A viewer left a comment on the video with the chapters, which are labeled as follows: driving recklessly, abandoning homeless woman, running over dog, having sex with autistic girl, impregnating...
Whoa! Whoa! It's like when you go down, it's like shit is like insanely worse. If it's just so less, oh my god. How is this nigga? How is this nigga still freely walking the streets? He has to be not in jail. He has to be there has to be something done with this nigga. Because there's no way. I pray to God that this is not the same. I pray to God this at least is the same girl that he tried to sexually assault. You feel me? Cause if you cut after another 14-year-old, that's kind of insane. This nigga, is that even illegal? That's just highlights, but still, can that still even be illegal? Like, if you could have consensual sex with someone that, you know what I'm saying? Can that even be illegal? I don't know shit, you know what I'm
15-year-old
saying?
girl, meeting up with a 12-year-old, texting underage girls, disrespectful to women, T-slurs /
12-year-old's
women of the night,
crazy.
trolling / lying. And it is with this upload that we find, without a doubt, one of the strangest pieces of media ever created. And the icing on the cake of this video is that it was released
This is
1 month before,
wild.
almost to the day, of him being charged for what he did in the Walmart parking lot. Absolute insanity. And he does open the video with his classic intro, plugging his socials, just like any other video he would release.
Yeah,
Niggas
Lil
weird.
Mar, no, for real, that way, Yeah, welcome back to another video, guys, and today I'm going to be talking about all the bad things that I've done, and the reason I put quotes around bad is because not all of this stuff is wrong to me, in my opinion.
I mean, imagine
Nigga,
the
you
complete lack of
nigga, you
self-awareness.
raped somebody. No, hold on, wait. No, I ain't trying to get taken off fucking YouTube. I already got my.
You would have to say bad things in air
I already
quotes
got a
just
warning, damn
1
it.
month
I'm not.
before you're charged with criminal sexual misconduct. The first chapter related to his driving is basically him just describing how he likes to buy new cars, insisting that he does buy them and he does not rent them, and he considers himself an experienced enough driver to drive fast.
Driving recklessly. Okay, so like, I really shouldn't even have to explain this, but occasionally, like, I'll weave through traffic in my Durango. You know,
Oh, you
I do
going
that in, like,
Durango?
every car. I've been driving for 5 years now. I do consider myself to be a experienced enough driver, and I've never
Oh, he
had
going
an accident before
Durango.
either, so I don't understand how y'all guys try to say I'm driving recklessly.
He follows us up with
That's
him talking
recklessly, nigga. You almost rear-ended this nigga.
I had an accident before either, so I don't understand how y'all guys try to say I'm
I mean, what if
driving recklessly.
He follows us up with him talking about abandoning the homeless girl.
You
Now,
wouldn't
during this
in this
incident,
nigga,
which
bro.
we haven't explained thus far in the
was
video,
tweaking.
Cruz basically met a homeless woman who agreed to have intercourse with him on camera. After filming that and posting it to an adult video site, he starts trying to find ways to just leave her on the side of the road, posting pictures of her sleeping with captions like, "She's asleep, I should push her onto the highway, I don't know where else to leave her at, I feel like vomiting, it was that bad." After dropping her off and saying he forgot something in the car, he speeds away. Now, your first instinct may to say that he doesn't owe this woman anything, he hasn't promised her anything, but he actually did according to himself. Many people were critical of this decision because he initially told her he had a place for her to live prior to them, you know, having intercourse, and once he was done with
mean-
her, he just left her in an abandoned house and sped away. His explanation for why this was just fine was that he left her in an abandoned house close to houses that were not abandoned, which I guess just absolves everything. Never mind him saying he was going to shelter her and then just dipping. His basic explanation comes down to, "I just be wild in some time," and he does say that verbatim in the video.
Most of y'all know about this. It went kind of viral, and I had sex with her. I told her that I had a place for her to live because she was homeless, and I really didn't think it through, honestly, because, you know, I just be wilding sometimes.
The next allegation regards him
Damn,
allegedly
homeless
banging
woman, can that be?
an autistic girl on video. According to him,
On
she was not
video?
actually autistic, and the title was just clickbait to get people to watch it. His explanation for the allegation that he impregnated a 14-year-old is much the same. He claimed he banged a girl who was of legal age and then lied about her age for clout. He seems to have a problem with the fact that even though he revealed he was trolling, people still believe it, which is
Nigga,
kind
you're
of
a
crazy
weird-ass
because,
nigga
I mean, if
with-
you lie on the
you're a
internet
weird-ass
intentionally and
nigga.
people believe it, what can you expect, right? And once again, this is very ironic given his later charge.
I made a tape,
At least
with
it's
this
something
girl.
with. At least it's something
She's
like
not
that.
actually autistic. Tell everybody that you're not actually autistic because I've been getting death threats about that.
This nigga's lying. This nigga's lying. She don't have autism, but she has something. Oh my goodness. This nigga was lying.
Now, after this, he
This nigga
actually
was
further
lying.
incriminates himself by saying he does not actually want to say how old the girl was, but she wasn't 14, and she was over the age of consent. Now, the age of consent in South Carolina is 16. Lil Mar is almost 23 now. I believe he was 20 when this video came out. I'm not sure what his age was when this interaction
Oh
occurred.
my
Possibly was a
fucking
little
goodness,
younger than
nigga
20,
needs to
but
go to jail.
given his later interaction, that
How is
led
this
to him
nigga
being in
just-
jail. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was more illicit activity going on here, even during this event. You know, I just don't trust him. I don't think he's a reliable narrator. I will say the fact that he doesn't want to say her age outright definitely weirds me out. I mean, if you're going to say she's of age, but you don't want to say what that age is, it's a little worrisome, right?
I had sex with this one girl. It was really
Regardless,
stupid of me.
nigga.
I was trolling for clout, and it actually worked because I gained a lot of followers off of this. I posted and I was like, damn, she's 14. I'm not even gonna be able to see my baby because I was telling y'all that she was pregnant. She wasn't 14. I made that up. So like there was no 14
At least she
year old
was-
at all. Like the whole thing was a lie. Her being pregnant and
At
her
least
being
she
14.
was it.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay,
gonna, I
I'm
don't
about
need
to
to tell
say.
y'all how old she was, but just know she was over the age of consent.
Now, after this, he addresses the idea that he met up with a
Over the
12-year-old,
age
during
of
which he
consent.
says he
This
didn't
nigga's
even do
weird.
anything with her, before saying he did cuddle with her, and
Regardless.
he would never post anything he
Ew.
knew was illegal, but the age difference would have been legal if they did, but there's no proof he did anything illegal, so, like, that's what he says in the video. I'll just play it for you guys.
The video that I did about meeting up with a 12-year-old, I didn't do anything with her. Yeah, like I wouldn't have posted something I knew was illegal. The age difference, because I was 6 at the time and she was 12, but I thought she was 14. But the age difference at
You was what?
the age difference, because I was 6 at the time and she was
You was 6, nigga?
12, but I thought she was 14. But the age difference at the time, it would have been illegal if we did something like had sex or anything like that. But we did not. All we did was cuddle.
You was 6, my
Pure
nigga?
audio. Pure air.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Anywhere. Noise cancelling headphones with air purification.
Nigga, what type of random ad? Okay.
You know, there's no
Got
like
that,
proof
bro.
of anything that happened. That it was just a story. So I didn't do anything illegal. Nothing happened.
Bro, at the end of the day, you still cuddled with a fucking 12-year-old. Like, there's something wrong with you. I mean, why even be mad when you titled the video meeting up with a 12-year-old? What does that imply? What other implication would there be? As for the idea of him texting young girls, he denies it outright, saying that it's all made up. He says he never said anything weird to any underage girl in text.
Texting underage girls, that's like, sometimes I'll be on live and girls will join and then they'll just like say something stupid, like blurt out like, I'm 13 and Lamar's doing blah blah blah, or I'm 16 and Lamar said blah 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 to me, blah blah blah. It's all bullshit, straight up. Like,
Nigga, you're a pedophile.
You're in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
This nigga's a pedophile.
So that means you're like what?
This nigga's in school.
12?
No, dumbass. She's 14 at least. 14, 15 at least.
I'm 13 still.
13, no, 13, 14. I'm slow. Hold on, wait. No. The sixth grade, 11 and 12. 12, 13. Okay, yeah, I forgot. 13, 14.
Don't act like you weren't texting me.
At school is crazy. You gotta get off live.
Now, he then references, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Malu Trevijojo, who is a Cuban singer.
Jojo
she would have been
crazy.
17 years old when this video was released, and Lil Mar says she is his celebrity crush, but she's a celebrity, so he couldn't do anything, so he's like, why does it matter? And he then says that he actually just crushed on her for clout, and it wasn't really real.
The Malu Trevijojo thing, that's all trolling. Like, she is kind of like my celebrity crush, but like, she literally is a celebrity. So like the stuff I comment on her post is just all for clout, because yo, just like I do the baby comment engaged under his, and like I get the top comment and then I gain more followers. That's just how it works. So it's
But how long is that clout from the last year?
Malu, but
I don't really know what this explanation even means. It doesn't really, I don't know, make sense. Once again, like the rest of the stuff in this video. The upload ends with Lil Mar saying he does not regret his various tattoos, engagements with women of the night and transsexuals, or filming any of it and posting it online. I'm not sure why you would even post that clarification if you're not insecure about it or don't regret it. It's just kind of crazy. He also says he likes trolling to troll his haters for clout, and a lot of the stuff he claims are just lies to get attention or mess with people who hate him. I mean, gee, it would be crazy if there was a real legitimate reason to hate this guy for like some kind of, you know, criminal conviction. The comments of this video are basically just people being amazed at the fact he even recorded it and pointing out that he just seems like even worse of a person given what he admitted to in the video. It really is a complete dumpster fire of a video. Every time you think it could not possibly get any worse, you think the insanity, the turmoil, the crazy confessions are over at long last. He just manages to top it again and again and again. So I really got to give it to Lil Mar for being a terrible human being consistently and, you know, admitting it. In January of 2023, he was catfished by someone pretending to be a 17-year-old girl, to which his response was to say that he was not actually guilty of anything, because when he told who he thought was a 17-year-old girl that he was bricked up.
So what? That means, hold on, wait. Bro, what? That means excited for us to hang out next week. Love me too. I'm so bricked up. I'm so bricked. This nigga's weird.
He meant he was actually happy because that's what the Urban Dictionary says that being bricked up means, which obviously that's not the definition literally anyone uses ever. He also posted about his crush, who he's not seen for over a decade, and even posted embarrassing messages where she calls him delusional, says they will never be together, and calls him a kid diddler in the messages. I would say it's unknown if this guy will be incarcerated for longer and be away from the public eye, which is honestly where he should be. But given his behavior, I have no doubt he will be arrested again eventually, because he'll do something awful again. He just can't help himself. It's a matter of time with this train wreck. Thanks for watching to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on this degenerate. Follow my Instagram, Tom But Dark. See you in tomorrow's video.
It's like how? Just throwing up in the inside. Eating his old crying about not getting a text back from his crush. I'm not joking. That sounds like some shit. When I just heard, that sounds like some shit that he would actually do. That shit's crazy. Hold on. Oh, my shit might be loud.